Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. The play clock's running down. They do go for it. It's Manning. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And the play clock running very low, so Dan Quinn decides to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Offense operating inside the 10 at the 8 here. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. There really wasn't much of anything happening on the ground for the Falcons in the opener. Freeman, they gave him the ball 11 times, but just 20 yards. Tevin Coleman also in the mix there. He might be getting more of the carries going forward. We'll see.
It's an interesting mix for Atlanta because last year Freeman really emerged on the scene, became a Pro Bowl running back, able to run it and catch it. Coleman was a big-time draft pick for them that didn't really get untracked, but had an impressive offseason and preseason. They want to make sure he touches the ball as well.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Bobby Rainey now to return it. He leaps over him. Giants offense coming back onto the field, and for them, what a nice to open the season. They've opened for the last 5 years against the Cowboys. This is the first time in that span, though, that they've beaten them. And Eli Manning gave Ben McAdoo as head coach the game ball.
And you mentioned first, right, that first victory for the Giants over the Cowboys in an opener. How about first game for Ben McAdoo, the head coach of the Giants? First win, first game ball, first of everything for Ben McAdoo. But he hopes it's not going to be the last.
And here now the defensive starters for Atlanta.
Vic Beasley is a very talented outside linebacker whose number one task, rush the passer. But he has the athletic ability to drop into coverage.
They go play action for Jennings. Now Manning. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. 15 yards through the air on a first down.
But that's the kick starter right there. Eli Manning finding his guy, Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, it's a deadly combination, isn't it?
It really is, but what really makes it work is just how unflappable Eli is with his demeanor, able to maintain his calm. And
now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. And the by Beasley. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded about a yard deep. New York set to take the field. They go play action here on first down. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case...
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on third down after that sack. Now back to throw. He's got time. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Will tie the intended receiver. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go!
They're going to try and throw. Deep drop. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Robert Alford. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they were...